What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. You guys can see a bookshelf. I set up a new bookshelf right behind me for the video purpose, and it also looks good because whenever I see some videos, I've seen some people, some YouTubers having a dedicated bookshelf right behind them. So I've also done this sort of thing. Maybe because I personally feel that this very thing gets a bit more views and a bit more watch time. This is the only reason why I've done this, because uh, usually my books are always right in front of me, and the amount of books that you're seeing right behind me is hardly one third of the total books that I have, because I still have two-third of the books, of course, right in front of me. Right, so I have all these books. Oh my goodness, just a minute. My books fell down. My God, not just that. Just a minute, guys. This is what happens when you remove multiple books at once, because I was having two supporters. So one supporter I'm using there because one is enough, to be very honest, and one is enough here also. But if because the thing is that there is a supporter, usually there are two supporters. So earlier I had two supporters only, one on each side. But now the thing is that because I have moved one supporter there, so there is no supporter here. So instead of that supporter, I have kept my pencil box, not pencil box, the pencil, what do you call it? Pencil holder, pen holder, pencil holder, in order to support the other side of the books. So, and because it is very light in weight, this is why it couldn't handle the weight of the books coming towards it. So that's why it fell down, and along with it, the books fell down as well. So yes, I have books. You can see Atomic Habits. I should not promote the books. Why am I promoting books? So the bottom line is that I am having two-third of the books right in front of me. Right, that's the bottom line. The stone cold said so. And there's one thing that I'm really bothered about since last 2 days at least, I would say. What is that thing? Do you guys remember I had talked about the Kindle that I purchased? The thing is that the person from whom I have purchased, that person just couriered it to me. I believe I did almost each and every single thing right, instead of just one thing. There's one thing that is I didn't do right, is choosing the right courier partner, because I was just so much into the verification of the Kindle and the package being packed properly and everything, that I forgot that I should choose a very reliable courier partner. That is exactly what I didn't do, and the person, the seller, chose it by himself, because of course we had no discussion or anything. Had I told him about this courier partner thing, he would have definitely gone for my chosen courier partner, which he of course didn't, because even I also didn't have this very thing in my mind. So what happened is that he chose a very untrustworthy courier partner. I cannot tell you the name of that courier partner because I still have to see tomorrow whether I receive the package by tomorrow or not. It's been 2 days since the package is in my city, Gurgaon only, and I haven't received it. They don't have any customer care number. They definitely have a number for the center. The center, there is a center of each and every courier company that they have, where the couriers are, the parcels are stored and everything. But that number is of no use because that number is switched off since last 2 days. I don't know since when this number is switched off, because I don't know. Of course, I am trying that number since yesterday. I tried it yesterday for the entire day. I tried it. I tried the number today as well, but still the same response. The number is switched off, and I haven't received the parcel. When I'm tracking it, it is showing in transit. Of course, there are some updates, but the thing is stuck in Gurgaon since last 2 days. And I know that the center, but the problem is that the center's address, the address that they have mentioned, is also not reliable. I don't know what they have put in there. I searched on Google also, but I didn't find any such address. But if that particular address exists, I'm 100% sure that that particular center is hardly 7 to 8 or 9 kilometers away from me. And I know, I checked the ratings of this courier partner, and I found out that they are highly unreliable, because most of the people have just abused them, given them 1 star rating. I know that they wanted to give them 0 star rating, but Google doesn't allow us the option of a 0 star rating. So what Google provides us is 1 from 1 to 5. Otherwise they would have definitely received those 0 star ratings only. So, you know their image in market is quite pathetic, and this very thing is making me more and more anxious. I'm getting more and more worried after knowing this thing, after seeing this thing. I'm just hoping I receive that particular parcel by tomorrow at least. Although I had anticipated I might receive it today itself, but I didn't receive it. Now I'm hoping for tomorrow. I also dropped a message to the seller as well, so that he could check it from his side, but even he didn't respond to me. Let me check it again whether he has responded to me or not. No, no response, and I'm sure that he is deliberately not responding, because he would also not like to take the blame of this very thing. And when he was couriering it to me, I was, but again, I was also kind of desperate to buy this and close the transaction as soon as possible. So I just went into that zone, and I just completely forgot a very important thing, like choosing a very reliable courier partner. Although I had this thought of telling him that, okay, I request you to please go to some other courier partner. But I also thought that maybe this courier partner would also be decent enough. And he also told me that I use this courier partner each and every single time, and my experience has always been pretty good, pretty fine. So that's why I also didn't give much of a thought on that thing. And I was like, okay, you can continue. You can send the parcel using this courier company only. But it's been 4 days since he couriered. He couriered my Kindle on 17th. Let me tell you, 17th of August, he shipped it from his place, Mumbai. And the courier partner, the whatever in charge was there, he also told me on video call itself that it will take 3 to 4 days only for the parcel to reach me. It's been 4 days. Today it is 21st of August. It was shipped on 17th of August. I was really hoping of receiving my Kindle by today itself, but since 2 days there is almost no update. There are few updates before yesterday, but since last 2 days there is no update, and that is kind of making worried. If I get to know where my parcel is, and even if that place is 20 kilometers away from here, I can definitely go there. I can even go at that place right now also. It's almost 9 p.m. now. So I can go to that place and collect my parcel even now also, because I just don't believe them. I just don't trust them, to be very honest. For the kind of ratings I have seen, and the unprofessionalism I have seen of this company, there is no customer care number, no contact number they have provided. They have provided just a single email on which I mailed them, but I mailed them yesterday, but I got no response. And let me tell you, if that's a Gmail email ID or some professional email ID. Just a minute. All right, so at least their email ID is professional. It's not that XYZ company at the gmail.com. Had this been the case, I would have been even more worried. But thankfully, fortunately, at least their email is a bit professional, but they have not provided any contact number. They just have an icon of contact number that we usually see, the icons in the address icon, the email icon, and then the email address, the telephone icon. The telephone icon is there, but there is no number right in front of it. Unprofessionalism is definitely there. The ratings tell you this. The unavailability of their contact number tells you this, and the number that they have provided for the center, but it is completely turned off since yesterday. I don't know since when it is turned off, but I am experiencing that number to be switched off since yesterday. So that is something, all these things collectively are making me so worried. And another thing that is making me worried is, when I was on video call, when I was purchasing this Kindle thing, their shop or their office was looking pretty jugadu sort of thing. Pretty pretty below average sort of infrastructure was there. Have you seen that shed, which is like this in design or shape, whatever you want to call it, right? This sort of shape. So that was as the roof of that particular office, and the infrastructure inside was also not promising. It was not at all professional, not at all appealing that we usually see. The courier officer is generally good, at least if you look at the courier offices of some reliable companies like DTDC, Blue Dart, FedEx and all. But it was not there. So all these things collectively are making me worried. I really hope, I really hope I receive my parcel by tomorrow, and it should be in a very good condition also, because and I will definitely reveal the name of this company, no matter if I get it in a good condition or not. But still, I'm definitely going to tell you the name of that company, because they are just pathetic, and I really don't want you guys to use this courier company ever. No matter if you send your parcel to someone or you receive your parcel from someone. If you're receiving your parcel from someone, you can tell them that you can tell them not to use this courier company. They are just pathetic. And because I make daily videos, I will definitely let you know the name of this company. Don't worry about that. Just don't worry about that. I don't want you guys to get stuck into any problem as I am stuck here. All right, so, all right, more than 12 minutes in this video. I'll definitely speak for another minute or two. And yeah, so I have some good amount of books right in front of me. Recently, I bought this book from Misho, Build, Build, but Don't Talk. Right? Build, Don't Talk by Raj Shamani. I've heard Raj Shamani, and most of the times he makes absolute sense. He speaks sense, he speaks logic. Intelligent guy for sure, and he's definitely become so popular in the last few years on YouTube, his podcasts and everything. And whenever I see his shorts, most of the times he talks about absolute, how should I say this? He talks sense, and he talks about practical things. He talks about executable things, and he usually talks about execution rather than just plain knowledge and everything. And whatever he talks about seems to be absolutely practical, seems to be absolutely in a particular order, right? So that this is the thing, okay, this is the knowledge, and we have to execute this knowledge while taking these sort of steps in order to get the true and the materialistic success out of that thing. Knowledge alone is nothing. In India, there are so many people who have got general knowledge. I have also got some good amount of, not good amount of knowledge, some okay sort of knowledge, but I have got multiple variety of knowledge I have. But what is the point if I'm not able to make money, if I'm not happy, if I'm not materialistically sound, if I'm anxious each and every single day, if I'm always thinking like, oh my god, what if that happens, what if this happens, I'm not ready, I'm not prepared. If my execution has not been there, what kind of execution? If my execution, which provides me security, safety, peace of mind, has not been there, it simply means my knowledge has not been that good. My knowledge has not been execution oriented. My knowledge has not been such that I can make some good amount of money and reduce my anxiety, my worry, and my uncertainty, my thought of uncertainty related to future. Then what is the use of that knowledge? Our fathers, our forefathers used to talk a lot about general knowledge. You should have good general knowledge and everything, and even all these exams and everything, the UPC and everything. You must have good general knowledge and everything. And even the aspirants who prepare a lot for these competitive exams, they naturally develop their general knowledge up to some very good level, excellent level, I would say, way more superior than a common man who is not even bothered about those exams, or who doesn't maybe have any plan of those exams. So, in comparison to a common person, those aspirants who are not even selected, who are maybe rejected, or who have maybe even surpassed their eligible age, they have got extreme level of general knowledge, but they are not sure, and they are not certain of making even a single rupee, because what they are completely dependent on is that exam or any decent or reputed government job only. Because according to them, if they get a job, if they get a government job to be specific, then only they can make some good amount of money, or at least some sustainable uh, uh, amount of money that can sustain them. Otherwise they are not confident at all that they can make some good amount of money while doing anything else other than those jobs, other than those government jobs. So what kind of knowledge do we have, where there are so many people? If I compare these aspirants and these so called having very good general knowledge people, if I compare them with those people who are maybe not even literate properly, or who have got very less amount of education but are making good amount of money, and I'm also not talking about those people who have got some good amount of money and businesses from their forefathers. Nothing has been inherited by them. They have built each and everything from scratch. So then those people, those less educated people who have built businesses and who are making some good amount of money, and there are people who are making even lakhs of rupees per month, they are way superior than these aspirants. Then what is the point of general knowledge? What is the point of general knowledge, or what is the point of even having any knowledge, if I am not confident of making some good amount of money in my life, or at least some decent amount of money in my life, so that I can survive comfortably? What is the point of that knowledge? All right, so I just built it on unnecessarily. I guess it was not required, but it just that I this thing, this very thing got stuck in my mind. Not got stuck. This very thing stuck in my mind. So I thought, okay, I should talk about it. And you also know that once I get any point or something, I just get into that point and just go into the details and everything. I try to go into depth of things so that I can understand, and not just I, but we can understand things in a much better way, so that those things actually be of some value to our lives. Thank you so much. I won't say anything else. If you guys want to have a one-on-one speaking session practice with me, you guys can check out the link in the description and is in the pin comment. And if you want to say any other thing, you can definitely leave that down in the comment section. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye guys. Bye.